Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Nick Vinzan.
And I'm Aliyah Shahid.
More than 1,000 people are attending a special conference in Tucson this weekend. The Ampute Coalition is meeting right now at Star Pass with the goal of teaching those who have lost limbs new skills and independence. News 4 Tucson's Danelle Confair has this inspiring story. It's new at 5:30.
Meet Sarah Reinerston, an ambassador for Saturday's Ampute Coalition National Conference. She's one of several amputees sharing her inspirational story to others.
I became an amputee when I was a kid. I was 7 years old when I had my left leg amputated above the knee. I was born with a tissue disease that stunted the growth of my left leg.
Reinerston learned from an early age that despite her obstacles, she could overcome.
Often excluded from sports, I wasn't included in the games, and so that sort of manifested later on in life. I think I'm still that little kid that was being underestimated on in gym class.
Now she's the first amputee to be featured on The Amazing Race and the first amputee to complete the World Marathon Challenge. When she's not sprinting through marathons, she's working to design shoes to help others with amputations.
This is the Nike Fly Ease, and what's so cool about it is that it's much easier to get into. So even if you can just take this little tab and unzip it so it opens in the heel. So if you have any ambulation issues, it's much easier to get into the shoe.
Another amputee breaking obstacles is Eric McElvany, a retired Marine who recently completed the Ironman World Championship Triathlon in Hawaii.
I was serving in the United States Marine Corps. I was an infantry officer. I was serving in Afghanistan a little over 6 years ago, and on a patrol I stepped on an IED and triggered an explosion that led to the amputation of my right leg below the knee.
Since then, he says he's learned to stay positive and continue to exercise. Through this conference, he hopes to help others along with continuing to learn himself.
I've been an amputee for 6 years, and I thought that I knew a lot. I still came and learned so much in these 3 days. It's so cool, and just the relationships that you get with other amputees that run into the same challenges and struggles.
Nearly 2 million Americans have experienced amputations or were born with limb differences. For more information on the Amputee Coalition, visit our website at KVOA.com. For News 4 Tucson, I'm Danelle Confair.